There's like a little squirrel family up here in the trees, like playing. It looks like they're playing tag. There's 5 of them. Normally you can't see up into the trees. And then we got the crows here waiting for their moment to come down and get some food in the garden. But those squirrels, I came out here and the movement caught my eye, and I looked up and I just seen a little family up there, and I just wanted to share it with you because it's so adorable. They're all up there chasing each other. Man, to be able to just run through the trees like that, wouldn't that be amazing? They just keep going. That's why I refuse to cut any of the big trees down in my yard, because they use every single tree. It's like a little highway for them. See, now they're up in this tree here, which is usually where they're at. Oh God. I don't know if they're chasing each other or like if they're playing. They look pretty tiny too. But yeah, that's why I'm not going to cut any trees down. I refuse to cut any of my trees down, because when you watch them, see, you can see them right there, they're doing it. They use, especially that big cedar tree up there, they use it as a highway. Like if I cut that one tree down, it would create a big enough gap to where they couldn't just, run freely through the trees. And, I'm all about protection. Look at the crow up there sitting. What you doing, crow? I think he's yelling at Lucy. See Lucy up there? So today's January 3rd, my mom's birthday. Let's see, how old is she today? 57 or 58? I can't remember. Cathy, where you been, Cathy? Huh? Here comes Lucy running after his girlfriend. Come on, Lucy. And it sucks that I don't have a relationship with my mother. I know a lot of people are in the same boat, so you can empathize with me probably. I have all this love that I want to give her and that I want to show her, and I can't, because she abuses that love and takes it takes advantage of it, and she doesn't give it any in return. And as an adult woman, I can't keep allowing people like that in my life. I'm not going to allow people to continuously hurt me with their lack of care for themselves. Like, if I care more about you than you care about yourself, we are going to have a problem, because you're going to think that I'm bitching at you. You're going to think that I'm hounding you to be something you're not, or whatever. You're going to think all these things, and all I'm trying to do is love you. And love you past your flaws, despite of your flaws, in spite of your flaws. But if those things keep hurting me through negligence and through choices that you make for yourself, I'm going to be the bigger person and just, cut off contact, which I've had to do with my mother, because her behavior continues to hurt me. And I have expressed how it hurts me in detail. And for some reason I don't know, guys. And it's really painful to it feels like this gaping wound that I have. Hey guys, it feels like I have a gaping wound, like this emptiness in me. And it's, if I talk too long about it, I'm going to start crying. But all it is like grief. It's grief, and grief is just love with nowhere to go. So, I know my mom does watch my videos, so happy birthday, Mom. I do love you. I think about you. But, yeah, what I just said it to begin with. Yeah, so I'm here pacing around, but Mark, for Christmas, got me a camera, a really nice camera, which was a total surprise. I thought he was going to get me a sewing machine, but he got me this camera. It's a Lumix, and it's really great camera. It's a Panasonic, I think. Love it. Been playing with that and, taking pictures and figuring out how to hook it up to the Wi-Fi and to my phone and all that. Let me show you guys these little people I've been making. Look at this little fairy I made. I made it with a snapdragon head and some kind of root that I had, a piece of a root, and some little tiny 22 gauge wire. And his clothes are, the front part is clover and the back part is mugwort, the little tail. I'm not done decorating him yet, but I think he came out so cute. So that, and then this is my fairy godmother. So if you can picture a woman, like a woman wearing a cloak with the hood up, so that, that's the hood, the top. And that's actually a snapdragon seed pod as well. And then the bottom is maple beads that I had made. I just stacked them together, 2 of them. And then her little flower in the front is yarrow. So I've been making those, just little prototypes right now, because, I think all of my little scenes, I think what they're missing is a little inhabitant, like someone who lives in the little house. Which, you guys, I need to show you this new house that I made. Hold on. I made this out of a ring box. And I think this is by far my most detailed and best scaled miniature that I've made. So it's a little kitchen. In the back is opossum wallpaper. It's a little picture that I had. And a little crocheted rug, table and chairs, a little acorn sink. And then here's the little windows, that window. And then the roof is just a miniature terracotta pot and some like paper mache with a brown paper bag. And then here's the other little window. I think this is my favorite one, but I made our little guy. So let me show you. So the top is just, I just cut an X in the top of the box. It's this, these ring boxes from Local Eclectic. You know, I'm the type of person who says, man, that's a damn good box, and I keep it. But I make little worlds in them. So our little man, I tried to make him, hold on. I tried to scale him right, and I think I did a great job. Look how cute he looks. His little face. That's from the snapdragons in the front yard, the little face. And look, he even has a little nose. Looks like he's smiling, having a great time in his little kitchen. Definitely one of my favorite miniatures to date. So he goes up here with all the other miniatures. Oh, and look at this little house I made, you guys. I mean, it's teeny freaking tiny. It doesn't have much detail because it's super hard to make things at that scale, how small it is. I still haven't finished this house. I made this house. I should have shown you guys what I made Mark for Christmas. I made a miniature in a box of his house, his Victorian house he lives in. I made a little tiny miniature in a box. It was actually the other side of this box. So if you can imagine a little tiny house, I made it. I'll have to go over there and get a picture of it or something, or show you guys, because it's so cute. It looks just like his house too. My miniatures are I'm definitely seeing an improvement on my, like how my stuff is looking. So like this was one of my first miniatures here. And yeah, it's like detailed, but like as I've gone on, like look how much more detail things have gotten. Like my furniture is getting better. See here, like my scale, it was like learning how to scale things and make things to scale to fit the environment in which you make is so hard. It takes so much practice. It took me so much practice anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but it's taken me a lot of practice. Like look at the scale comparison and like the furniture in general, okay? And then you come down here, look at that. Like really the only thing that has made me better, not wishing I could be better, not you know, being mad at myself or angry that I'm not better, is just keep doing it. Keep making stuff. Like sometimes I even, look, not all my stuff comes out good. Sometimes it comes out really kind of weird looking and not, you know, not the way I want to. Like I'm a maximalist. Like I am, to my core, always have been, always will be a maximalist person. And so I really love to make things look fancy and expensive and beautiful. And sometimes I miss the mark, you know? And I'm having so much fun learning and doing this. And hopefully someday soon, you know, I can, once I've got more things, I can make an Etsy store or some kind of store. Yeah, so you guys can see. This is, I don't think I've shown you guys this one. Look how detailed this one's gotten. I'm just having so much fun creating. I think this is what humans are supposed to do. I think humans are supposed to be home creating things that, like little visions they see in their head. Like I I get a flash of a vision or something, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to make that. And I follow that creativity, and nothing makes me happier. And look how big my little lemon tree is getting. Oh my gosh. These two, I have to split them up because they're probably root bound. This guy was root bound in a smaller pot. Look, here's my pineapple. Look how big my pineapple's getting. We've got the jade plant. Just giving you a quick look at some plants. Of course, the monstera back there. It's got its own personal humidifier. Oh, and another thing Mark bought me for Christmas was a carpet shampooer. This was on sale at Walmart for like $68. Normally these go for over $100. And I used it last night, and look how much cleaner my carpet looks. Oh my gosh. And you guys, it worked so well that it, like, I kept the fan on all night, but even after I was done, the carpet felt dry. Like, it didn't feel like soaking wet and gross, you know, because the cat's Lucy not being fixed. I do have him an appointment for Thursday though, so that's going to be happening really quick. Anyways, guys, today I have to go to the post office and send my son Aiden his Christmas gift. I finally I'm finally getting to have a, relationship with him. His dad has been trying his damnedest to keep me out of the picture, but that's not happening. It will never happen. So yeah, if you're going through something hard right now, guys, just keep on believing that one day it will be better, and keep doing your best. Don't give up. Don't give in to negative thoughts. I know it's a dark time of year. Let yourself feel those dark feelings, but don't stay in them. Remind yourself that this is going to pass. This dark moment in time will pass, and soon the life will be flowing through you again when the sun is back. If you're in the northern hemisphere with me. Soon life's going to be flowing back through our veins, and we're going to be feeling energized again and happy and, hopeful. So don't let this little dark period of the winter get to you. Just allow yourself to cry and, lay in your pajamas all day. Allow yourself to do those things, because that is what this time is for. That's what all of nature is doing. That's what all of nature is asking of us, is to go inside of ourselves and just, sit in that darkness for a while. Because soon the light's coming, and it's going to shine right into your freaking a-hole. All right, guys. I love you all. And I will see you again very soon.